Solution. You already know what it is, man. You're rocking with your host, 050BUCKS, aka Mr. Shoot Right Back, aka the Dark Side General. You understand? I hope everybody's day is going swell. You know, we got a lot to talk about. We definitely got a lot to talk about. Maino was all over the place, people. We spoke about this a couple of lives ago, man. How these entertainers are taking a page out of the Dark Side Dirty Sector book. It's happening right before our face, people. It's happening. You know what I mean? It's content. Did you know Hollywood? You dig? Content. It's the game. So yeah, man. So we got Maino and Troy Ave situation where we know that's, was pretty much personal. I just wanted to, touch on, a couple of things, dealing with that situation. I tip my hat to the gentleman, didn't interrupt the event. They was out there to have a good time. Why was Troy Ave there? Looked like with a newborn baby. I don't know. But we gonna definitely talk about it. We gonna try to break down the little things, that we could, and we gonna do so. Y'all already know how I start my show off, man. If ain't nobody told you was winning, anybody who get in between you winning, anybody try to downplay your win, you understand? Keep your head up. Don't let them run your narrative, and you just keep winning. You understand what I'm saying? You keep winning. Anything else is uncivilized. Anything else is uncivilized, people. You know what I mean? That's a fact. Anything else is uncivilized. Start from self. Remember that. It starts from self. You dig? It starts from self. So from me to you, you just keep this in mind.
Yo. 050BUCKS. I see they out here hating. We viral, a cosign make motherfuckers hate. We winning. Us never them. UNT network with a network, make the network. Dark Side General. Let them hate. Let them say my name. Cause the hate is real, means we winning. Salute to my guys. 050 China Brim. Harlem legend, I see you, boy. You winning, keep winning. We winning, we gon' keep winning. Let them hate. Dedicated crowd music. Dark Side General. Yo, 050BUCKS. I see that they out here hating. Yeah. They watching the metrics, watching it climb. With every new cosign, they losing their mind. The whisper turn the chatter, the screams. It's all in the blueprint, it's all in the dreams. They thought it was luck, it wasn't supposed to happen, but this is takeover. Here's the plan, while they talking about clicks, we building a throne. All the hate they gave us turn to stone for the foundation we own. Look at the wave, it's too big to capsize. The hunger is real, hate is realer, a cosign now. We are the sign, motherfuckers hate when the stars align. They biting the style, but they lack the nerve. UNT network, what a network makes the network. We're working. We winning, it's us, never them. So let them hate, let them say my name. 050BUCKS, 050BUCKS. Cause the hate is real, means we winning. We gon' keep winning. So let them hate, keep winning. Yeah, we winning, we gon' keep winning. So let them hate. Love, yeah. From the ground up, we built this. In the face of the doubt, we turning up the heat. Shout to my guys holding it down. Through every storm, steady as a rock. 050 China Brim, Harlem legend. I see you, you winning, keep winning. This ain't just a moment, this is legacy. Talk feed the sector, I'm doing me. No lie detected, dark side in the building, general of the sector. Dark side. Where the winners get crowned, and the doubters get drowned. The cosign now, we are the sign. Motherfuckers hate when the stars align. They study the moves, but they miss the soul. UNT network, we got the world on hold. We win and we win. It's us, never them. So let them hate, let them say my name. 050 bucks, 050 bucks. Cause the hate is real. Means we win and we win it. Yeah, we win and we gon' keep winning. Keep winning. So let them hate, keep winning. Yeah, we win and we gon' keep winning. Keep winning. So let them hate, let them talk, let them point, let them glide out the end. Every mention just a boost, my friend. The noise is the proof, the friction is the spark. We in the arena, they in the dark.
Salute to my guys, the ones who really ride, the ones who built the wall from the other side. Now watch the kingdom rise.
Dedicated grind music, winning. We winning, winning. Dark side general. 050 the movement, 050 trying to brim. Call them legend. We win. Let them hate, let them say. We viral, we legend. With it, with them. We winning. We win. With it, with them. Let them hate, let them hate, let them hate. We winning, we winning. Winning. We winning.
Indeed, indeed, and don't forget that. So with that being said, man, we gotta jump right into it, man. We know and understand, situations took place dealing with the Maino and Troy Ave situation. Again, like I said, I don't want to dig too deep into it due to the fact that it was personal from that aspect of it. I'll be breaking down the aspect of, two individuals who pretty much had smoke with each other. And if I'm not mistaken, this will be the first time that they, cross paths. So my thing, right, is due to the fact this was a serious situation, my life was lost. Troy Ave running around calling Maino a snitch. Pretty much, Troy Ave may have been the aggressor allegedly. And I just want to know, was this a bad look for Maino? Or was it a bad look for Troy Ave? Because one of these situations, people, right? Like this situation here, people, right? Clearly, Troy Ave have looked like an infant in his hand. I know everybody was talking about the baby and everything, but it looks like he has the infant in his hand. I'm confused by that. Like, why would an infant be in Vegas at a boxing event, right? Why would it be at a boxing event? Why would you put your child in that much danger? Okay. Like I'm trying to figure it out. I'm really trying to understand. So this is their first time running across each other. Right? It's the first time they seeing each other after that incident. Allegedly. Troy Ave goes, he do his time, he come home. And from this picture here, right? it just looked like it's a lot of smoothing out. It just looks like a lot of smoothing out. You know what I mean? A lot of smoothing out being taking place. You know, Maino, you know, it's kind of like, to me, he's sympathizing. You know what I mean? Like, I ain't gonna, you know, do what I do. He got his child. He gonna get a pass. So when I go to this joint here look a little more animated. You know what I mean? This picture here looks a little more animated. This picture here looks more like a conversation with aggression. You know what I'm saying? What was said, I don't know. Right? But what I do want to talk on, like if it's up and stuck with an individual, now mind you, somebody got unalive due to this situation. Okay. And you would think something like that would be on site, no matter who you with. Yeah, no matter who you with, it's up in the stuff. You know, allegedly, I'm gonna say allegedly because I don't know. But I want to say Maino girlfriend or friend. However, when a female that was with Maino, she got hit with a bullet. I want to say the leg or the face. However, she got injured due to that incident, and everybody ran with the narrative. Maino left her. He ran out the club with one shoe on. Blase, blah blah blah. Okay, cool. So now, when you even start dictating that, right? You start to ask yourself a question: where was that energy? You know what I'm saying? Where was that energy at? Because that's how, and you see, and this is the thing that kills me, right? You get these guys, you know, let's say, they ain't doing what they once was doing, you know, they're changing their life and things of that nature. But no one never, I guess, sit back and kind of do the science to the situation as far as it's still active beef. You would think, mind you, people, somebody got unalive due to this situation. You understand me? This is not one where, everything was mano a mano, both sides walked away and just came with a conclusion like, you stay out of my way, I stay out of your way, we keep it moving. We get to the money up. None of that happened. You know what I mean? Someone lost a life due to this situation. And, you look at backgrounds, a Maino background, he's known to be a tough guy. I don't know Troy Ave, I don't know if he's known to be a tough guy. I don't know if he's known to be putting it on. I don't know these things. You know what I'm saying? I just don't. You dig? But what I do know is that when you looking from a Maino view, right? If you're looking from a Maino view, and you got his compadres, they all, gathered around, chopping it up. Like, wouldn't a statement, a joke, whatever, will be thrown Maino way, to the point as, yo, you seen old boy, why you ain't pop a bottle? Yeah, why they ain't pop a bottle? Because check this out, people. In that same type of environment, different function, but same environment, Troy Ave and his crew allegedly came to pop a bottle. I'm just being honest. And my man Mikey B voice. They came and popped a bottle, so they didn't care who was with who, the situation, the location. They didn't care. And speaking of it on that tight time, I feel Maino, should have not cared. That's how you know when it's real. See, this is what I be talking about when dudes be running around with this tough guy mentality, and they do this and they do that, but then they go back into that I'm a good guy role, I don't want no smoke. I just don't understand that. I don't understand that. And I think it looked more bad on Maino's behalf. You understand me? Troy Ave played the key role. Pardon me, people, pardon me. But yeah, you know what I mean? I think it looks bad on Maino's behalf. You understand? It really do, and Troy Ave did what Troy Ave supposed to have did at that time. You know what I mean? He had to pull a sucker move to get up out that situation. Because to me, yes, that was a sucker move that Troy Ave did. Because there's no way I'm bringing my infant to no boxing event in Las Vegas. I'm not doing that. Knowing that it possibility things like this can happen. You just don't bring your infant, your child, you know what I'm saying, around a situation where so you can put them in harm's way. You know what I mean? You just, to me, I don't think that that's cool. You know what I mean? And when you break it down, you say, damn, was that foul on Troy Ave's behalf? Was that foul? Because I'm sure he knows the situation. I'm sure he knows that. You know what I'm saying? There's no way that he walks around knowing that, a possibility he run into these guys. You know what I'm saying? Like, so to me, Troy Ave, he took the sucker route. You understand? Which I'm not gonna say I understand it, but if you could live to see another day, by any means or necessary, you gotta do what you gotta do. You know what I'm saying? I'm more, and let me just say this: I'm not the one that's, it's sorry tomorrow, blase blah. You understand? And I say that, in the fact of, hold on for a minute. So I don't, I'm not the one. Yeah, it should be violence. Yeah, it should be this. Yeah, nah, I'm not gonna jack that. You know what I'm saying? I'm definitely ain't gonna jack that. Again, like I said in the beginning of the live, it was dope due to the fact of, them brothers both made it home alive to their kids, to their wives, to their family. You know what I mean? They didn't mess the event up. So that, I tip my hat to them. You know what I mean? But that's from my point of view. I'm not in a situation where as though things, took place in a manner of what took place dealing with their situation. We can't forget, it was a life loss. Someone got, shot. So these are things that it's like, at the end of the day, it like, to be honest, it's no time to be oh, I'm gonna let you get a pass because you with your baby, or I'm gonna let you get a pass because of this. Nah, because now when you look at the people who's involved, the families and the victims, they don't want to hear that. You know what I mean? The unalive family, they don't want to hear that. You know, they don't want to hear, oh, you know what I mean? Like, these are the things when you speak on the way these dudes carry themselves, which is street. You know what I mean? They carry themselves street. You did, and when you carry yourself straight, you say, all right, cool. These are the things that come with the streets. You know what I'm saying? You see your opposition, you get to it. You don't sit there and oh, all right, I see my opposition, but he with his son, so I'm gonna fall back and give him a pass. Nah, because that could be your last pass, right? Because now look what happens now. Now, on Maino defense, he gives Troy Ave a pass. He could have popped the bottle on him with his child, right? He didn't do that. So he, pretty much you could say he let him live to see another day. And then you turn around and you see Troy Ave, he goes on M. Wright. Shout out to my man M. Wright. You know what I mean? Make sure y'all go like, share, and subscribe to my man M. Wright. But you see M. Wright and you like, all right, well, Troy Ave is up there giving an audio interview and he's talking trash. He's talking crazy. Like he was tough. And he this and he that, and obviously completely when we see these pictures, this don't show me tough. It just don't, people. This don't show me tough right here. This doesn't say, I'm willing to pop a bottle. I'm willing to stand for something. I'm willing to stand on the law. This don't show me that. You know what I'm saying? These folks don't show me that. It really don't. It don't show me that, people. I'm just keeping it 100. I'm just being honest in my man Mikey B voice. Because first and foremost, the sunglasses is coming off. The baby's getting handed over to somebody else. Even if nothing go down, the baby's getting handed over to somebody else. Like this is one of those situations where, we can consider beef. This is beef. This is what you call like that. The most active beef in the industry right now. You got Troy Ave running around, talking about, Maino took the chain was fake, Maino was running around with the fake chain and blah, blah, blah. So, this one right here kind of hit home a little different. This is very much active. So now my next question is, what's next? What's going to happen next? You understand what I'm saying? Like, how this going to play out now that, Troy Ave doubles back and does a video talking about, oh, yeah, well, such and such this and such and such. And I didn't get the video. I was supposed to got the video, but I wanted to jump on this, pause, quick. You know what I mean? So I can get it, do what I do with it. You know what I'm saying? So, what's y'all take on this, man? Like, was Maino on grown man time? Was Troy Ave on grown man time? Or was Maino on bozo time? Was Troy Ave on bozo time? Because bet believe, people, y'all know Friday is tomorrow, right around the corner, 6 o'clock p.m. Please pull up. We got the Celebrity Bozo Awards. And trust and believe, both of these individuals, they made that list. Yeah, my man Artie Voice, they made that list. So please pull up. Celebrity Bozo of the Week, Friday, 6 p.m. Eastern Time. Don't meet me there, beat me there, because it's going down. Maino will make that list. Troy Ave will make that list. Because to me, on both ends of it, pause, they're bozos in my book. Because that was a bozo move. Troy Ave, bozo move, because you're running around, you in Vegas, you going to these events where it's a possibility things could go left. And you put your child involved. You know what I mean? At this point, your child is involved. Maino's a bozo due to the fact that he don't understand, this type of life, because that one pass could come back and bite him in the bosom. You understand what I'm saying? I don't know if Maino, probably calling himself rocking in his sleep and all that. There ain't no time for none of that. So yeah, Maino's a bozo for that. You understand what I'm saying? He's definitely a bozo for that. You dig? So that's my take on that, people. You know what I mean? Y'all hit me up on my DM. Y'all let me know what y'all think about it. You know what I mean? You know, again, this is very much personal, so we don't want to dig into the personal aspect of it. I just want to talk from a fan view, and from me listening to Maino. I really never got into the Troy Ave shit, but you know, I heard a couple, and you know, they portray to be gangster, tough guys, thugs. You know what I'm saying? So when you live in that tough guy, thug persona, people, you got to stand on that. You got to stand on that. You understand what I'm saying? And with that being said, man, you know, again, hit my DM. Let me know what y'all think about this. You know what I mean? This is nasty work, man. And again, man, don't forget, man, pop out Friday, 6 o'clock p.m. Eastern time. We got the Celebrity Bozo of the Week. We doing what we do. Don't meet me there, beat me there. And it's your boy 050BUCKS, a.k.a. Mr. Shoot Right Back, a.k.a. the Dark Side General. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button on the way out. Hit that like button on the way in. Make sure you share the live. And make sure you go subscribe. You understand? That part. Make sure you go subscribe. You understand what I'm saying? It's going down. You know what I mean? It's nasty work. You know, come have some fun with your boy. You know what I'm saying? Pop out. Let me know how y'all feel. You know what I mean? But it's definitely nasty work. It's definitely getting creepy out here on these streets. If you're not in these streets, stay off the streets. You understand? It's your boy 050BUCKS, a.k.a. Mr. Shoot Right Back, a.k.a. the Dark Side General. You understand? And I'm about to be up out of this joint. I see y'all Friday, 6 p.m. Eastern Time. Celebrity Bozo of the Week Award. Don't meet me there, beat me there. You understand me?
Side is the dark side. Yo, Bucks, it's us, never them. The Dark Side General 050BUCKS. Yeah. Welcome to the other side. The dirty sector or the dark side. No filters, no rules. Content is king, watch at your own risk. It's never them, never them. Mr. Shoot Right Back, 050BUCKS.
Dedicated, dark side of the net. Friends to the day. Dark side is the remix. Men's war, ops in the live stream. Praying I don't score. Avatar sniping, scared to show face. Passing no trace. Say my name wrong, I'ma shoot right back. But tomorrow we a threat. Dirty sector, content, king, crown heavy. One live stream, turn a friend to an enemy. From the blocks to the internet, this ain't pretend. In the sector, ain't no peace, the beef never ends. Dirty sector, the place with no control. I can't control. Black heart, dark soul. From the streets to the sidewalks, close to the coast. On YouTube, we the ones that really do the most. Back again in the sector until I'ma stack high like YouTube guilt. Cash out ready, super chat steady. Hit them with receipts, they was never really ready. Enemies in silence, then friends on live. We trending, we cooking, the views go up, say the wrong thing. Screenshots loaded, I'm exposing the lie. Go live, cause I can see the scared in your eyes. I don't really love the chaos, feed that flame, set to run the numbers off cloud. We make legends from having smoke.
You ain't built for the sector, mind yours.
Hey, yo. Part 1 shook the whole sector, now we doubling back. No filters, no remorse. If you sensitive, log out now. Welcome to the aftermath.
Dirty sector, dark side of the net. Friends to the day, but tomorrow we a threat. No face, no case, get dragged by an avatar. Cash app, super chat, we gon' take it far. Remix, dirty sector, dark side of the net. Friends to the day, dark side is a remix. Men's war, ops in the live stream, praying I don't score. Avatar sniping, scared to show face, yo, passing no trace. Say my name wrong, I'ma shoot right back. But tomorrow we a threat. Dirty sector, content, king, crown heavy. One live stream, turn a friend to an enemy. From the blocks to the internet, this ain't pretend. In the sector, ain't no piece of beef, never end. Dirty sector, the place with no control. I came to troll. Black heart, from the streets to the sidewalk, coast to coast. Dirty sector, yeah, we do the most. Anybody can be anybody, that's the code. Trolls turn demons when the camera look. Get it different when it's live on cam. Ops drop videos, hoping for your downfall. Dark side vibes, this the blackest corner one. Mentioning your name and you would trend it. Uploads daily, chaos consistent. Said it got attention, it's never resistant. We turn YouTube beef to a sport out here. If you look into the sector, drop off fear.
No rules, no filters, no love, just smoke. Watch at your own risk. This ain't entertainment, this a lifestyle. The dirty sector or the dark side ain't for the weak. You clicked in, now you here.
Dirty sector, dark side of the net. Friends to the day, but tomorrow we a threat. No face, no case, get dragged by an avatar. Cash out, super chat, we gon' take it far. Dark side, this the remix. We turn live stream jokes into real smoke fast. No face, no case, get dragged by ghosts. From YouTube to the streets, yeah, we
do the motions. 30 sector, chaos bring numbers. Every new story, wait the sector. Send a cash app super chat. Let's fuel the flame. Dedicated grind music.
That's a fact. That's a fact. Shout out to everybody who rock out with your boys. Shout out to my man Renegade Society Production. Shout out to my man El Plaga Trey Pound 7, aka Movie. You understand me? I make sure y'all go tune in, man. Tap into your boy 050BUCKS, aka Mr. Shoot Right Back, aka the Dark Side General. And I'm out. Booah!